Welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. So today we're going to take a close look at this 1963 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. We're going to go for a test drive and then do an in-depth inspection on this car. Very solid 1963 Karmann Ghia. Comes to us, very nice driver quality car. It's got an older restoration. The paint's starting to show some age. No rust issues with this car. Pans are in excellent condition. The interior is in very good condition, showing very little age or wear. And as you can see, the car is finished in a gloss black with a black and brown two-tone vinyl interior. It's been lowered a little bit from the stock ride height, and it gives it a great little stance and adds to that curb appeal of the black with the factory chrome. It's a great looking little Karmann Ghia, and as you find in the test drive, it's a great running, great driving little Volkswagen as well. So now we're going to grab the other camera, go for a test drive. This is going to be a fun little ride.
Yes.
So now we're going to take that pretty little 1963 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia for a test drive. And I think Tyler and I are both kind of looking forward to this. We've both driven this car, and it's a fun little car.
It is. Yeah, first Karmann Ghia I've ever driven. And like, actually have a kind of a newfound respect for him.
Yeah.
This thing, it's a blast to drive.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that actually the handling on the car is a little bit better than a stock Karmann Ghia with the lowering kit on it, because it's really responsive.
It is.
For, you know, for what it is. At 1285, fires right up.
Yeah, every single time.
Yeah. There's a little bit of an oil leak on the motor, but I mean the motor's tight.
Yeah.
The clutch feels great. The transmission feels great.
Good throttle response. I mean, shifting goes to the gears like it should.
You know, sounds like a Volkswagen.
It does. Yeah. Which, I mean, the insulation of a Volkswagen is what you'd expect. So you definitely hear the exhaust over everything.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not getting like any wind noise from my side.
You know,
I might be getting a hint. I can see a little bit of daylight in the very bottom corner.
I got a very slight hint. I got to put my ear up to it, but the cabin of this car, I mean, it's exhaust noise. You could put a quieter exhaust on it.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah. We're at 55 miles per hour. You know,
She cruises straight as an arrow.
oh yeah. The suspension is very tight. You know, it handles very well. Taking this curve, 55. It does have branding tires on it, which that helps. But
It grips well. I mean, ever since I drove the car, it's been kind of like, man, taking one of these to like a historic rally.
oh yeah,
Awesome. It'd be a ball.
It'd be a ton of fun. Yeah, and it is a 1285 cc, but it feels a little bit more than the factory 40 horsepower.
It does have the upgraded two-barrel carburetor, so which that is going to help quite a bit.
Upgraded exhaust,
Yeah.
air filter, so that the motor breathes better than the factory.
So you might be about 50 horsepower.
Yeah, and it kind of feels a little bit more than that to me. I mean, it has no problems pulling the car up to 60 miles per hour.
No, you can actually drive this very sporty.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can get up to 60 miles per hour here. And now we're starting to get a little bit of wind noise.
A little bit.
Yeah, but not bad.
No, but the car's still very solid on the road.
Oh, extremely. Yeah.
It's a very highway capable Karmann Ghia.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just tell when the restoration was done on this car, I feel this car was just an excellent example of the Karmann Ghia. It's still a very nice Karmann Ghia.
Yeah.
It runs and drives like a restored Karmann Ghia should.
Brakes are good. The transmission, the whole drivetrain feels, mechanically the car is extremely sound.
Now I will note in the parking lot, due to the ride height, the front tires will rub when you turn to the extremes, but just driving around town, you're not going to really notice that or end up in a situation where you have to turn that sharp.
Not quite like most of the 60 mile/hour pulls we do, but
impressive for a Volkswagen.
Yeah, I mean, it'll put a smile on your face.
Oh, for sure.
People that see you going down the road will put a smile on their face.
And it's just a great body style. These are early Karmann Ghias with the smaller bumpers. I mean, it's just a very classy look. They're sporty, they're elegant. I mean, this is why they were popular when they first came out. They were just a way more stylized and quicker and sportier Volkswagen Beetle. So now you have the reliability of the Beetle and the economy.
Oh yeah, the fuel economy.
And a much sportier package.
Dependability. I mean, these cars run 1 million miles.
Oh yeah.
So, and then we should probably talk a little bit about this particular Karmann Ghia.
Probably.
Well, we've talked about the drivetrain, and the drivability is excellent in this car. Runs and drives extremely well. Horn works. Your lights work. Windshield wipers work.
Your radio isn't up. The Blaupunkt is not working.
Yeah. Speedometer, odometer works. Your gas gauge works. The clock is inoperable. But parking brake works correctly.
And that is about all your options.
That's it.
Yeah.
The interior of this car is in very good condition.
It is.
It's got very light wear in a couple spots, but
and it's a very attractive interior. That two-tone brown and black vinyl, it just complements that high gloss black exterior very well.
It does.
And the exterior paint is showing a little bit of wear, and we'll show you that in the walk around. But it honestly, it shines extremely well. I mean, you're 10 feet away, 5, 10 feet away. I mean, that's going to look like an extremely nice paint job.
Yeah.
So it's when you get up to it that the age becomes not apparent, but you can see the age.
It definitely has some age. But yeah. And so if you're in the market for a reasonably priced, very solid example.
Turnkey.
Turnkey classic Volkswagen. Stay tuned for the walk-around inspection. You definitely want to take a close look at this awesome little Karmann Ghia.
Yeah, it's an awesome car.
Stay tuned. So we're done with the test drive. Now we're going to do the walk-around inspection on this 1963 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. And like we said earlier, you know, it's a very nice driver quality car, very solid. But you're going to find the paint does have some age, and there's a few scratches and some age checking in the paint. So we're going to kind of go over that a little bit. We'll start here with the driver's side of the windshield, and there's actually a couple real minor stone chips in the windshield, and there is a little bit of delaminating on the windshield as well, and all the glass throughout is, you know, the factory original Volkswagen glass. Now the stainless trim around the windshield actually is in very good condition. I'm sure it was polished when the car was restored. There's a little bit of aging to it in spots, but not bad. Now your driver's side mirror does have some pitting and some age in the chrome. And then coming down to the driver's side front fender, you got a small scratch here, and there's a little scuff and scratch there. Your Karmann Ghia emblem's intact and in good condition. All of your side moldings are intact and in good condition. The rest of the fender, there is is right here. So there's a small, real minor ding right there. It'll probably be taken out. And there's a couple little stone chips. And then, so you got the factory Volkswagen steel wheels with the center caps and trim rings. They're wrapped in brand new tires, which the front tires we mentioned in the test drive, if you turn it to the extreme, they will rub on the inside of the fender. They're a little large for the stance of the car currently, but and then across the hood, and I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but we do have some age checking in the paint, and there's a couple deeper scratches down here. There's a couple not through, but I can, a couple of them I can feel. This one I can feel. So, but the paint still shines well. You know, it's a nice 5 to 10 foot paint job still. And across the front of the car, there's no dents or dings, but you do have some age. You have some stone chips, some light scratching throughout the paint. Now your chrome and your stainless, like the grills, are in very good condition. Your front bumper is in very good condition. Your factory headlight trim rings are in good condition. Both front turn signals are in very good condition. The turn signals and the bumper show very little age. Across the passenger side of the hood, got the same as the driver's side. You got some age checking. There is a spot right here on the hood where the paint's getting a little thin.
It'd be kind of on top of it too, so you see it.
Yeah. And like I said, it's about 5-10 feet. You wouldn't notice it, but of course the passenger side fender, and there are some minor chips and light scratches throughout, but this fender is straight, no dents, no dings.
There's some paint cracking.
Yeah, so we got some paint cracking in this area. Your factory antenna in good condition, intact. The passenger side of your windshield comparable to the driver's side. There's a few very minor stone chips. You do have some delaminating started on the very extreme edge of the windshield. So coming to the driver's door, a little wet. Oh, we do have some paint loss down here in between the trim. The driver's door, the steel is in very good condition. There's some paint imperfections, and there's some light scratches that have been touched up. There's a scratch right there. But your door handle's in very good condition, and so is the rest of the trim on the passenger side glass is in very good condition. Your seals are very pliable and are in good condition. Across your roof, the paint shines very nicely, but there are some light scratches and there's some age cracking, age checking in the paint as well. Coming into the interior, you'll find this very nice two-tone black and brown vinyl. Both your door cards are in excellent condition. You got a little bit of age on the upper trim there.
Your door handle's in very good condition. Your window cranks got some minor pitting starting. But other than that, yeah, the door card's in very good condition. Your dash pad's in excellent condition. The grab handle doesn't have any cracks in it. The brown paint on your dash is in still very good condition on the dash itself. It does still have the Blaupunkt radio. Your carpet throughout is in excellent condition. Let's see right in front of the passenger seat. The passenger seat is showing very minor wear on the vinyl. But the only wear is just a couple little stain spots. Rear carpet's in excellent condition again. Your back seat's in very good condition. Almost nowhere to note. And the headliner's in very good condition as well. I think I'll get to them. You can kind of see them there. It's two small little holes on the driver's side, so I'll show you closer to that. And your factory serial number is still intact and very legible underneath the back seat.
So coming to the passenger side rear quarter, it's in very good condition. We got a little bit of paint crack here. There's some light scratches there. There's one light scratch here, about 6-8 inches, and then it kind of rounds there, but no dent. Your rear windshield is in very good condition. There is some light scratches in the glass, but the stainless trim is in good condition and intact. Coming down in your rear quarter is in very good condition. You do have a scratch there. And your hubcaps, your center caps, they do have some age. There's some light pitting starting. Coming across the hood, and just like the front of the paint, we do have some age checking.
Pretty much the hood and the trunk lids are probably the most noticeable.
Yeah.
But that is throughout.
Now your rear Karmann Ghia emblem's in good condition. It's complete, not broke.
Yeah, there we go.
Might be able to pick up that as some of the worst is on the trunk lid. Your rear bumper's in very good condition, showing very little age, but there are a couple spots, age spots on the rear bumper. Your rear tail lights, the lenses themselves are in excellent condition, no cracks or chips, and the chrome trim ring, they're in good condition. Into the engine compartment, you'll find the 1285 cc Volkswagen power plant. It allows this car just to scoot down the road. It's a lot of fun. Now on the bottom edge of the trunk lid, there's a little bit of rust that looks like it was treated when they painted the car. It doesn't appear that it's progressing. And then we come around to the driver's side of the car. And we're probably not going to pick up all the scratches, but there are some light scratches throughout the car.
There's one little kind of paint bubble where the paint's kind of come loose a little bit.
Yeah, about the size of a $50. We got a little chip and scratch there. There's a little scratch, kind of a moon shape right here on the roof, and the roof, both sides of the roof have H checking in the paint. Down here low, there's some paint cracking. All your stainless and your chrome is in very good condition. Coming into the driver's side of the interior, the top of the driver's door has some chip in the paint that the passenger side didn't have. The door panel is very comparable.
It is. The window crank Again, showing a little bit of age. The driver's seat actually has very little wear to note. See, again, your dash is in very good condition. Steering wheel is actually in very good condition. You might have some like minor paint loss here and there, but no heavy cracks or sections missing. Rear carpet again on the driver's side is in excellent condition. You do have a little warpage in the panel, which probably that can be put some new clips in. You probably get that to snug right back up. But the two holes I mentioned before are there and there. But those are the only imperfections I see. Oh, I guess there's a small little tear there, but that's about it for the headliner.
So we'll come around to the front. And the springs work just as they should. Very easy to open. And the trunk area in the front is in very good condition. The trunk liner's in good condition. We've got a neat little tool kit. Comes with the car. You got the factory spare tire. Everything's in very good condition, very solid. So, being a rear engine car, we normally show the car starting and then show you lights working from the front. So now we'll go to the back, show you the car starting, running, and then show the lights starting from the back. Being a rear engine car. And as you notice, I've opened the rear compartment for the engine twice now. The latch, parts of it is missing, so it doesn't latch, but it doesn't fly open. I'll start the car, show you lights. Good lights, brights. The other side turn signal. Passenger side. So if you're in the market for something a little bit different that you don't see every day, or a Volkswagen, something that actually is classic but very dependable and economical and stylish, this Volkswagen Karmann Ghia can cover all kinds of different venues. But awesome little car. Check it out. Rock Solid Motorsports.